Whoop, whoop, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Bearcats, Juggin' Bros in the house. Whoop, whoop. Hope all is well. Make sure hope you're staying safe if you're in the middle of that storm. Stay warm. Take care of yourself. Much love. Make sure you sign your NDA, pal. Whoop, whoop. We're here hanging and chilling. It's the HMG SmackDown watch along and bell count. See what we got in the house. And now we got Lab Ray. He's gonna go 8 belts. I think I'm gonna go 6 tonight. I think I'm gonna go 6. And we also got Cold-Blooded. Yeah, SmackDown in the snow, pal. Yeah, because they didn't know what they're gonna have, because they didn't know who was gonna be able to make it, so they had to, wait till they knew who was gonna be there before they could advertise the card. Hey, what's up, Liz? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Whoop whoop. Hope yours as well. It's just a few degrees above zero tonight, but it's plenty warm inside. And we got Dan in the house. Whoop whoop. Happy Friday. Hope yours is going well. And cheers, genitals. The former tag team champions, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, hope they're in another title. We're not that cold, but still pretty cold. Like, we're at I think we're at 3 right now. They face the powerhouse, Nia Jax, and her tag team partner, Lash Legend. You got 9? Whoop, whoop. There's 1. And her business advisor, Kiana James, a triple threat #1 contender tag team title match tonight. And the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, the undisputed WWE champion, is here. But before we get to that, Solo Sikoa and the NFTs, they are poised to end the reign of the Wyatt Six battle for the tag team titles tonight. And now the aforementioned, there's 2. Drew McIntyre, the undisputed WWE champion. Drew has plenty to say about his title defense at next weekend's Royal Rumble live tonight. And you are looking live at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Oof. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, we do not need a Liz sickle. We do not need one. Whoop, whoop, what's up, Zane? Good to see you, pal. Yeah, Deucey, sign your NDA. Happy Friday. Hope all's well. Yeet, yeet. Please welcome Montreal's very own Sami Zayn brought up in the now just miles from downtown here in Montreal. And tomorrow night in his hometown of Montreal. Yeah, luckily we're all bracing for it. Saturday night's main event, a fatal 4-way to determine who will face whoop whoop. Give me number 9, pal. The undisputed WWE Championship.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, man, don't get me started about getting cheated out of money. Do not. Oh, man. Ooh. Yo, what's up, Lab Rat? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Doing well? They're testing on you tonight, pal. Whoop, whoop. Don't forget to sign your NDA, pal.
Damn, it feels good to be home.
Trying.
Demain Swat tomorrow night. You know, momentum's a funny thing in WWE, but I'll be damned if I don't feel like I've got all the momentum in the world right now. Tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event, I have the chance in Montreal to become the #1 contender, to become the #1.
Whoop, whoop. And give me some Trick Williams, pal.
Hey, yo, cut the music. One thing for sure.
Yeah, he might own a local hockey team. I don't know. It's like, you know how Bret Hart owned the Hitmen or the Hitmen tag team? Could be something like that. I don't know.
You're missing too many chances. I'm Mr. Streetwear. You're Mr.
I'm gonna look that up real quick. Okay. Yeah, that's the Habs is the nickname of the Montreal Canadiens, and he's just a huge fan of them. Okay, that's something he had custom made. Okay. Yep, you learn something new every day.
You know your problem, Sami Zayn? Like I just said, you don't know how to get the job done. Which reminds me, the last time you had an opportunity for the WWE Championship, right here in your very own city, Montreal. You didn't get the job done. And that's the difference between me and you. Trick Willie knows how to get the job done.
Okay, look at this picture right here. We have Trick Williams, Sami Zayn. Trick Williams, Sami Zayn. Ask somebody, any irregular, casual, everyday person who's never watched a wrestling show in their life. You showed them this scene. You ask them, who's the star in this? 100. You ask 100 of them, who's the star out of these two? 100 people are going to say Trick Williams.
Well, Trick, a couple of things you said there are totally true, and I can't really argue with them. I did lose a chance at the WWE Championship.
He does.
And it was a bitter pill to swallow, and I had to swallow it. But you're right. That
dude, he's like he's on such another level of charisma and star power that it's glaringly obvious when you put them side by side.
But the one thing you said that you're absolutely right about is you and me, we are not on the same level.
Yeah, Trick's way above you. He's way above you.
Remember one thing: when you step in this ring, when you deal with me in this ring, you are dealing with the best of the best. And you have all the potential in the world, Trick, but you work hard and you reach your potential maybe in 5 years, maybe in 10 years, maybe in 15 years. If you're lucky, you will be half as good as I am. And if you
Nobody's buying. No, the only reason the crowd's popping is because it's hometown.
right now,
Oh yeah, no doubt. I might put a little bet on that. I might throw $10 on that. Maybe happening. If there's a place I can bet on that, I might throw a 10 on that.
I got a match tonight with Damian Priest in the main event. You and me, we can take care of business tomorrow.
All right, here comes Damian Priest. Dude, how about this to be entertaining? Tony Khan and Triple H at a scrum together.
You've been on SmackDown for what, about a month now? And you stepped to everybody and done this. I mean, you just did it right now to Sammy. Last week, I mean, I came to your face and you didn't say a word to me. So I have a theory. I believe you're afraid of me.
Yeah, HR nightmare, pal.
You think if you say the wrong thing to me, I'll drop your ass where you stand. You afraid, Trick? You afraid? Go ahead, say something. I'm right here. I'll tell you what. You don't want to say something? You could always do something.
I mean, he's standing out. He Trick understands the assignment.
First thing first, y'all need to mind your business while grown folk talking. And secondly, Damien, you think I'm scared, Damien? You think I don't know what to say, Damien? You think I'm scared to pop off, Damien? Watch this. Oh! And now Truck and Damien are going to go at it after the cheek shot by Williams to Sami Zayn. A little preview of tonight's main event and perhaps a little preview of tomorrow night and Saturday night's main event. Yeah, 3 of the 4 men who compete in the Fatal 4-Way tomorrow night. Now from behind, Trick driving Priest into Sami Zayn. Priest was saying, even to me, he's mine tonight. Didn't quite work out that way. What do you point, Priest? In our main event later on tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, but Damian Priest and Sami Zayn having words as well.
Would love to get your take on what we just saw. You chose to observe rather than engage. Was that strategic heading into your match tomorrow at Saturday night's main event?
All right, Orton's the 4th guy. I forgot about that.
All due respect. What in the hell kind of question is that?
2026 is the year of the Viper. I have every intention of taking World Championship gold for the 15th time during my career. It all starts not tonight, Kathy. It starts tomorrow, right here in the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, in a fatal four-way at Saturday night's main event. And I'm going to beat Sami Zayn. I'm going to beat Damian Priest. And then I'm going to whoop that trick, hop on a plane, fly halfway around the world to Saudi Arabia, where I will fight Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble for the world title, and I will.
Hey, what's up, Zach? Good to see you, pal. Happy National Pie Day to you too. Whoop whoop.
Dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment. RK.
Quebec.
Cole, Wade.
Thanks a lot, Kathy. At ringside tonight, Michael Cole and Wade Barrett for Friday Night SmackDown. Massive main event tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event.
Cannot wait for that. And it looked like Randy Orton's head was about to explode there. That does not bode well for the three remaining men in that particular matchup.
And again, the winner of that match tomorrow night gets Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship a week from Saturday at the Royal Rumble. Also, tonight on SmackDown, we have the United States Championship match. This happened a bit earlier today.
Mello, are you serious?
Give me the pie, pal.
I just lost to Sami Zayn. My chance for the undisputed WWE Championship.
There's 3 belts. That is 3, right? Yeah, 3.
Stop. Do you think I'm so stupid to compete in my condition in the United States Open Challenge?
Oh my. What a maneuver.
You know me so well.
I don't know. Some weird sound popped up and I had to take care of it.
You and Ilya are boys now. That's what I can't stand about this generation of, I look forward to wrestling you. Oh, it's going to be a great challenge. Whatever happened to the time when people actually hated each other? Like I hate you. You as the United States champion are what the French call les incompetents. Want a bit of advice from the locker room leader, from the adult in the room, to make a title pursuit?
Having just watched Home Alone, I had a pop for that.
Besides, what did Ilya ever give to you? Well, he gave me more of an opportunity than you ever did.
No, he does not. Me either. So unfortunately, we can't be that lucky.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and for the United States Championship. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes! Is doing it again, defending the United States Championship against the former champion Elliot Dragunov. It's live and next on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, that one's tremendous as well.
This one is going to be wild. High stakes, high pressure, and we are just getting started.
Saturday night's main event in Montreal tomorrow.
And yes, we'll be doing a watch along of that. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Well, I got a commercial break going. I'm gonna get that set up right now. Yeah, it's a good channel for them to end up on. Although they kind of dug themselves a bit of a hole they need to climb out of. TNA, I mean. Okay, I know I downloaded it. The thumbnail. I was nowhere else. Re-download it. Whoop whoop. Yeah, that was a bit of a head scratcher. Like, where, huh? Where are they going with this?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is near 0 degrees tonight in Montreal, but we're at the Bell Center for Friday Night SmackDown, same building that'll host Saturday night's main event tomorrow night. And inside the Bell Center, the United States champion Carmelo Hayes set to once again defend the title.
The rematch the world has been waiting for, including the two guys who will be competing in this ring.
Yeah, it's like, where are they going with this? I mean, yeah, it's a swerve. It was different. And honestly, you kind of need to do something to freshen them up. Hey, what's up, Grass? It does well. What to do? You whoop whoop. I never really got too much into territory. Unfortunately, I didn't start watching wrestling until 2000, so I didn't really get too much into territory stuff. And unless it was like clips that people showed me from like for example, one match I'll never forget seeing. I think it was what was it? It was a 6-man tag. It was the Sheep Herders. It was like Sheep Herders versus the Fantastics. The other guys were Terry Taylor and I forgot the other dude. I forgot the other dude's name.
All the way back to NXT a few years ago. It's the 7th time they've gone one-on-one, the 3rd time for the United States Championship. You'll recall back in early December, Ilya Dragunov defeated Carmelo Hayes, retaining the United States Championship. And then the night after Christmas, Carmelo Hayes would beat Ilya Dragunov to win his first title here on Friday Night SmackDown. And we're underway. Carmelo Hayes quickly looked like he was going for the first 48. Ilya Dragunov was able to intercept him. Hayes went for a big kick again, and Dragunov, as Hayes lands on his feet. Again, these men know each other so well.
Jack Victory, thank you.
Small move from Dragunov to try that hot start, try and catch Melo cold. Unfortunately for Dragunov, simply didn't work.
This is the 4th time already this year that Hayes has defended the United States Championship. He wins over Leon Slater, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Johnny Gargano. And what a German suplex by Dragunov.
Yeah, that's one match I've been wanting to do for HMG After Dark because of, like, wait, this was something they did in the territories in the 80s?
Speaking of pressure, all the pressure, I believe, tonight on Dragunov, looking to win back the United States Championship against a man who's really coming to his own as the champion.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Melo took it.
Yeah, I never saw much of his stuff. I think that might have been the only thing I saw from him.
Really getting over that line, but now he's there. It's like the weight of the world has lifted off his shoulder, and you are seeing the very best version of him right now.
And Hayes is performing at such a high level, and Dragunov now, once again, grounding Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, the only thing I disagree with when it comes to Melo and indeed Dragunov is putting his championship on the line week in, week out. I'm more of the mindset when you finally do win that gold, you want a nice long reign. And matches like this, opponents like this are simply not conducive to that.
Well, he's just following in the footsteps of Dragunov before him and Sami Zayn, and of course John Cena, who started this United States Open Challenge over a decade ago.
And let me ask you, how many of those guys you just mentioned had a long championship reign? Certainly in the case of Sami Zayn and Dragunov, it wasn't as long as it could have been because they kept putting it on the line against the best.
And Dragunov went for the Constantine special. And both men knocked down center of the ring. What a collision. Carmelo Hayes looks to defend the United States Championship successfully tonight.
Oh yeah, he was in ECW for a little bit. I forgot about that. Which, interestingly enough, ACW took a lot. Like a lot of the hardcore in ECW was taken from like the Mid-South region, Memphis, Nashville, like that territory in the early mid 80s, or I should say 80s.
He said it earlier, he is so reckless with his own body when it comes to competition. The pursuit of victory just doesn't look the same unless he's busted open.
Dragunov was sporting a black eye earlier today. He said it was something at the hands of Sami Zayn last week. One of the reasons Dragunov was upset last week is that he lost to Sami night's fatal four-way, an opportunity to meet McIntyre at the Rumble.
Yeah, incredibly frustrating, especially for a young competitor when you're so close to earning an opportunity.
Oh, was that where Kerry won the belt?
To watch it slip through your fingers with Sami Zayn, but it's time to make up for that now and get back to the goal for Dragunov.
Now, on the apron, driving Hayes.
I mean, it wasn't just
okay.
a shot to the spine.
Again, I never watched much ECW either, unfortunately. That's another one I should probably do for HMG After Dark, is like watch like go through the entire ECW TV product from like the early Eastern Championship wrestling days before like Paul Heyman took over.
So technically astute. This man is simply incapable of doing
Okay, cool, nice.
that does not absolutely maim his the eyes of Dragunov now.
Oh, what does he say? Let the pain entertain you. Those are the words of Dragunov. Hello, back to a vertical base.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Back suplex to Dragunov to create some space for the champion.
Yeah, much needed space too, because Mello has been right under the cosh for the past several minutes of this matchup.
Driving Hayes back toward the middle of the ring, and now there's the power.
Get me the YouTube, pal.
Dragon. Oh, with a senton. Again into the cover, looking to win the United States title. Kick out by Hayes.
I think I did hear some of him on commentary from some of that, watching some of that from while watching tape and training. So I remembered watching some of the Freebirds in UWF, you know, as part of like, you know, tape watching while during training. Yeah, he. Whew.
That springboard clothesline by the champion. Mello into the cover, looking to retain.
Did not, no.
Near fall by the champion.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't with a knee break.
Bell Center, Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Indeed. Whoop, whoop.
Nights here in Montreal, and Carmelo Hayes is defending the United States Championship against the former champion Ilya Dragunov in what's been a hard-hitting affair so far.
That is kind of been dominating the man who's bleeding, surprisingly enough, Ilya Dragunov, but clearly feeling that pain now, and we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that Carmelo Hayes on a war of his
And of course, Ilya Dragunov has no idea how to sell.
Last week, TNA's X-Division champ. Oh, both men certainly feeling it now.
There's nothing pretty about a Dragunov match. It is flat out brutal. Oh, and Mello caught him with a back elbow right in the nose.
Ilya Dragunov's face has taken the brunt of most of Mello's attacks thus far. That was no different, and finally it's starting to tell.
And you saw a Dragunov favor the left eye. That's the
Chelsea is the last woman I would call on that roster a good little hand. Wow. Wow. That's stupid.
Dragunov just, you mentioned intense. He says, I'm not intense. I have intense.
Give me the Open Challenge Championship, pal.
Fiery, brutal, former United States champion is all about. Melo simply hasn't had the answers for thus far. Big boot, Melo. Oh, bounces off.
Yeah, I've heard good things about those territories too. Like especially like I think it was like I want to say like in Eddie Graham's Florida. That was where Dusty like cut his teeth and got over before he got picked up by Jim Crockett. We got RBV in the house. Whoop whoop. Yeah, thankfully. That's the. Oh my fuck! Wow. No, Chelsea is the character. She is the star. She is the charisma. She is the one that the good little hands get over. She's not the good little hand. Are you kidding me? Wow. Dumb.
Look at the well-placed elbows to the jaw of the champion. Oh, Melo might be out here. Those were yeah, but Hayes fighting back as well. And that's one thing we've learned about Hayes. He'll go toe-to-toe with the best of them.
Hey, what's up, Japanese Woman Wrestling Movement? Whoop whoop. Yeah, those are the rumors.
Looking for the win. Looking to regain the United States Championship. Hayes kicks out at 2.
Hey, we'll see where they go. Whoop whoop.
Melo Hayes, who's absolutely on rubber legs on this one. You mentioned his Constantine special. That is enough to completely KO a competitor. Not a championship level competitor like Carmelo Hayes. Not tonight, anyway. The official Dallas Irvin in this matchup in perfect position, and that's what it's about. The prestigious United States Championship. Dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held that title over the years, and the likes of Hayes and Dragunov, fighting champions. Well, Melo's in a bad way here. It might be about to get even worse. We could be going coast to coast. Carmelo Hayes, look for first 48. Countered now by Dragunov. And Ilya now jumps. Hayes, cover. Isn't enough to regain the title. Hayes at 2.5. What a matchup for the United States Championship.
Are we going picture in picture? I said we are going picture in picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go throw some chicken wings in the air fryer, and I'm going to be right back, pal.
Man,
And back. Whoop, whoop.
He's athletic. He's smooth. He's confident. That's why he's the champion.
Ooh. They got a new. Ooh, that sounds. I did not know they had a new sandwich. That sounds like a tasty one, RBV. Whoop, whoop. Hey, yo. Mr. No Monikers needed in the house, and still HMG Pick'em Challenge Face Lab champion. Let's talk about it, pal. Whoop, whoop. Always good to see you, Todd. Happy Friyay. Hope yours is going well.
To his feet as well. Between Hayes and the former champ Dragunov.
The two technicians who can both fly. This has just been.
Oof, yeah, sorry to hear that, man.
Slugfest from the off. And this crowd is lapping it up. Question is, who can exploit the fact that their opponent is severely weakened? Both men hanging on by a thread here. What the hell is this?
Hayes now. Hands on the apron. Looked like he was trying to Dragunov up. The Dragunov now. Listen to the shots to the chest.
Watch it in there is Carmelo.
Thanks, Todd. Hope yours is going well. Whoop, whoop.
Carmelo Hayes not yet.
Look at the power into a superplex.
My God, a deadlift superplex.
How is Dragunov being put on TV? Dude can't fucking sell.
Pound for pound, one of the strongest men in WWE today. And he just showed you why moments ago. This is a complete.
Or either he can't or he refuses to sell. Which point I'd be like, I got no spot for you then. If you're not gonna sell and get people over, I don't want you on my TV.
That's what it's all about, the United States Championship. And right now it's hanging in the balance.
Yeah, because WWE.
Story of how brutal this match has been. You heard what Hayes said. What's wrong with you? As Dragunov just wants more beatings. Look at these two go at it.
Dragunov said this is so much fun.
Exactly. Or what happened to telling a story in the ring?
Fight back with the chops.
They're not even doing that anymore.
Mentally not right with Ilya Dragunov.
You think?
That's what makes him so devastating.
Yeah, Friyay's on bath salts.
Kick the Dragunov. What's Carmelo planning to do here?
Yeah, that is true. That is a business-wide issue. That's kind of across the board. What's up with JCW?
On the jaw of Ilya Dragunov, striking it hard. There is no give whatsoever in that part of the ring. Pretty sure Dragunov does not find it fun anymore as the count rises.
Yeah, count of 5 now. Count of 7.
Yeah, pal.
Into the ring. Carmelo Hayes now looks to go up top to try to.
Mello moving
And
slowly,
he's
but
having some
even
issues with that left leg. Carmelo was trying to get feeling back in the left leg, but Dragunov quick to his feet.
I mean, the left leg hurts. I'm sure the entire body hurts on both men at this point. How badly do you want it? How deep can you dig?
And now with Hayes up on his shoulder, Dragunov carrying the champion to the.
I saw a few clips from that. Didn't see that one though.
Driver into the corner, and Dragunov looking to win the United States Championship. Rocks the arm and the legs, and Hayes kicks it 2.5.
Yeah, late kick out there. And Ilya Dragunov knows just.
Get me short Billy Gunn, pal.
Capturing that United States Championship.
Whoop whoop.
Valley driver in the corner, and landing high on the neck of Mello, who's down and in the drop zone, Cole.
And Dragunov going to go high risk. Wait a minute, the Miz! The Miz just dumped Dragunov off the top rope. The official was over with Hayes. First 48 by Carmelo Hayes.
I will say that bump was insane.
Case closed. Hayes with the win.
I got to give him credit. He bumped the shit out of that first 48. I'll give him some props for how he made that first 48 look.
Make no mistake about it, Ray. That is a mocking applause by the Miz.
Carmelo Hayes did not see this take place. That was the Miz who clearly begrudges the fact that Dragunov got the shot instead of him. Now, Bello didn't see that at all. Of course he pounced.
Nice. Whoop, whoop. Good shit.
Just see the replay.
I got plenty of time doing deliveries. I'm not working, so, and I also need content to listen to.
As you mentioned, extremely jealous that Carmelo Hayes is the United States champion. And it appears Miz wanted Carmelo to keep the title
Whoop, whoop.
to get a title opportunity against Hayes down the road.
Well, clearly he's antagonized Carmelo Hayes, and I'm sure Ilya Dragunov in the process. I'm pretty sure there will be some consequences for the Miz after that act.
The issue with Miz and Carmelo Hayes far from over. One issue that's just getting started. The issue between Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu.
I wasn't just the company's champion, I was your champion.
For all these months, comes down to a steel cage match.
Of course, Meltzer's going to cry over those comments. It's Meltzer. All right, well, we got video packs going on. I'm going to go flip my wings, take a little piss break. Be right back again. Sorry, guys. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Dude, Meltzer, that dude is so egotistical and narcissistic. It's beyond insane. It's beyond insanity. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I'm sure Billy Gunn's one of them. Exactly, Lab Rat. Yes. They cannot, because they know, like, they cannot let that house of cards fall that they've built up in their head. Of course they are. You know, because that was the last time that they were hot and in pop culture. Yep, exactly like Billy Gunn. Nope. I mean, how crazy is this? Russo is actually technically, if you want to get technical, he actually is a 2-time Wrestling Observer Booker of the Year. It's just they wrongly gave it to Vince McMahon. Speaking of his awards, did you hear about guys catch that clip of Meltzer saying, "Well, the only awards I care about is because it's voted on by our readers, and they're more educated and know what they're talking about, and they're knowledgeable." Fuck you. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, good on Trey. From everything I've seen, like everything that I've seen and heard coming out of that, it seems like that entire locker room is on board. They're with it. And it's even funny now because there's this one dude on Jason Powell's website who does a review of a weekly review of Lunacy, and he likes the wrestling, but buries the backstage stuff. And sometimes they get like SJW, social justice nonsense on some of this stuff. Like they do it because it's just these little weebs that have gotten in. They're not educated, just brainwashed.
I feel like I'd rather not talk about losing the WWE Championship. Instead,
get me the Kool-Aid, pal.
Gaining the WWE Championship, the Royal Rumble.
And before you started on this interview, I'm going to check on the chicken wings again.
That is where my focus.
I'm sorry. Tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event, you take on the
exactly, Dan.
On Jacob Fatu.
I respect you having asked that, and certainly.
Oh, nice. What do you think, Todd?
Already know the answer.
Hey, well, the time and place.
No, it's okay. We already know what tomorrow is. Sit down, Jacob.
I'll be right back. One sec.
In full throttle on Drew, and Drew on you.
I still got about 8 more minutes, so we're good.
Feel or what you think about it. But then you gotta be.
Man, yeah, they had something there with the mystery of who attacked Fatu. They could have taken that somewhere and done something creative with it and different, but instead it's like in a throwaway. It's like, yeah, it was Drew. Yeah, it was Drew.
It certainly didn't look like thinking in 3 stages of hell. It looked like you were acting. Listen, I'm not gonna have somebody kicking your teeth down your throat. I'm gonna tell you what every single person in this room is already thinking, but doesn't have the balls to tell you. You
nice. Whoop whoop.
And not thinking, you acting. That's what got you locked up in the first place. That's what got you put in prison in the first place.
All right, okay. Hey, I don't even relax.
Sorry. Okay. You want to go there, huh? Well, listen, bruh. It ain't nothing new that don't nobody know about me. Okay? 16, locked down. 18, locked down. 7 kids, no job, 1 mattress. Okay? A month before I got here, I didn't even know if I had a damn job here. Hell, man, I almost got fired before I got hired. But nah, I ain't complaining. And I ain't complaining about none of that.
This is easily the best part of the show of SmackDown tonight right here. And it's all because of Fatu.
Obviously, man, them choices got me standing right here, right now, in front of your ass.
That's the problem. You're standing across from me right now, but I'm not the WWE champion, and that is your fault. This right here, Saturday night's main event.
And we got OGC in the house. What's up, Colin? Whoop, whoop.
For the WWE Championship, Jacob.
Oh, man, hold on.
Happy Friday. Hope yours is going well.
Title match? Nah, hell nah. The way I seen it, Drew was already out before I stepped in front of him. Oh, you got it figured out, huh? Drew was already out. You got this title match, main event situation completely figured out, which is crazy because, Jacob, you've never been in a title match.
Oh, hey. So that's what you think I am, huh? That's what you think this is, Cody? What you think I'm just like every other Samoan that you went against? I don't make them like me no more. Hell, I ain't never made them like me. So what? Everybody think I'm just a loose cannon? I'm unhinged? I'm out of control? I ain't got no control. Nah, bro.
Yeah, that one's a little oof.
I'm very in control. So think about that.
Hey, what's up, Artist Returns? Good to see you, pal. Dude, absolutely tremendous promo by Fatu. That's how you do it. Whoop, whoop. That was tremendous. That was all Fatu. Here's the ball, kid. Touchdown.
And resentment come to a head tomorrow at Saturday night's main event as the former WWE champ Cody Rhodes goes one-on-one with the man who cost him the
That was all. That was great. That was done really well. That's the new teeth. Seriously, that was tremendous. And that's 4 belts.
Jordan, I am so glad I ran into you. Just the girl I wanted to see. I wanted to take this time to be the bigger person, as per usual. And
Yeah, definitely promo of the year so far.
You are a star, Jordan. You're a star. And you know what stars deserve? They deserve a platform to shine on. So, with that being said, I wanted to offer you...
Doing good, Colin. Whoop, whoop. Hey, one second. Now I'm going to go back on my check my wings. One sec.
You were thinking you could start maybe next week at the Royal
Yeah.
Rumble?
Ooh, yeah. I just... Yep.
Women's champion. Wait, better idea.
Okay, be right back. Whoop, whoop.
You start tonight.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, the ice is the kill. Yeah, the ice is what gets you.
She's dressed like the Mountie. Nonetheless, Chelsea and the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. Next, Jordan Grace isn't really part of this group. Who is she? Is?
I liked that they did a shakeup with the system. They needed it. Time will tell if this shakeup actually works. But I like that they did something different. And they did end the show on a cliffhanger. Yeah, it's some of the choices they made in that's a little iffy. Like I like Cedric being I like Cedric being put in there and turning heel. Bear Bronson, that's kind of huh? Yeah, kind of like that. I can kind of see that. Yeah. Yep, I remember that. All right, one sec. I think my wings are done. One sec, guys. Yeet. Sorry, maybe a little bit longer. I had to flip them a few times. Yeah, so I think we're at four belts right now. Whoop whoop. Commercial break over. Roman Reigns package. Okay. I'll be right back. One last time. This should be it. Nice. All right, this should be it on the wings. Be right back. Whoop, whoop.
Match. The OTC is back.
And not so much a PLE. It's still aired on. I think it airs on Peacock.
The weekend starts next Friday with the kickoff show.
Well, Peacock in the U.S. Possibly.
6 in the morning on the West Coast. That'll be followed, of course, in the evening by Friday night SmackDown. Then we head to Saturday, and the road to WrestleMania begins. The
Nice.
Show, 12 noon Eastern, 9 in the morning on the West Coast, and then the Royal Rumble.
Hey, hope you get it back.
11 a.m. on the West Coast.
Surpass. Yeet.
By the post show. The road to WrestleMania begins a week from tomorrow.
And the Royal Rumble just keeps getting bigger and bigger. But back here to SmackDown, it does not get any bigger than the now newly expanded green
Whoop, whoop.
Because we've added a little muscle. Slager J, Jordan Grace, officially in the fall.
A storm is coming.
And that's 5 belts.
And her opponent from Vero Beach, Florida. She is the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
To be fair, I think they got plenty of snow in
Here on Friday Night SmackDown, make no bones about it. Wait, she wants Cargill on the title.
Yeah, this is
Jade taking advantage of the distraction.
I'm not, because I have no investment in it. And honestly, I should feel stupid for not doing it.
Chelsea, it's all about survival as well against the storm. Now entertainer on the ringside. And still find it hard to believe that Jordan Grace is actually part of Secret Service.
She's already paying dividends, and you need all that help you can get against the physical specimen that is the WWE Women's Champ, Jade Cargill.
Which means I better get in on it before it gets even worse.
Just effortless abuse being thrown the way of Chelsea Green, and Slated Jade on the outside. Better be thinking fast.
Oh, nice.
Chelsea Green is already in a bad way.
Oh, Jade Cargill says, "This is who I am. I just beat people up in the ring." And she whips Chelsea into the corner.
Jordan Grace is getting a front row view of the capabilities of Jade Cargill now. Jade Cargill was ringside last week as Chelsea Green actually fought Jordan Grace. In the aftermath, Chelsea Green inadvertently dropping Jade Cargill, and that might explain exactly why Jade Cargill is so fired up tonight, beating down Chelsea Green.
Grace did not
Seasons? What are those in San Diego?
to go, and now Jade Cargill
Winner, what's that?
slam to Chelsea Green into a kip up. The uber athletic champion.
Jade Cargill did not like Jordan Grace once she arrived on SmackDown. Made it very clear there is only room for one alpha female here on the blue brand, and it's me, the champ.
Oh, shit, I must have missed that then. I forgot about it.
And follow a slam center right out of the ring.
My bad. All right, later, Todd. Always good seeing you, man. Have a great rest of your night. Don't work too hard. Whoop, whoop.
Storm.
Just mouthing off to Jordan here at ringside. Hold on.
Now, when it comes to alpha females, it rarely ends in just talk, although thankfully for the sanctity of this match, it appears to have done so. At least
Well,
at this
Jade
moment.
better stop worrying about Jordan Grace, because Chelsea Green on the top rope, boom, drop kick, and again takes advantage of a distraction.
There, Todd. Whoop, whoop.
Absolute bullseye that was on Jade Cargill, and Jade might be about to pay here.
And Chelsea with the double knees to the back of the neck, and
Once again, Jordan Grace paying dividends.
Chelsea has the WWE.
And it looks and it appears that Jade is learning how to, like, this is actually good stuff for her and her character, is learning how to do, is she's figuring out how to do character work and work the crowd in between moves.
You don't want to give Jade Cargill any opportunity to
Here we go. Here we go, Cole. Oh, trying for that unpretty her, but denied by the power of Cargill.
Jade got caught top rope. Chelsea Green rolls through, using the ropes for leverage, and Jade still able to kick out.
And that was like a 2.9 as well, albeit with the rope assisted, but in the shock and awe of the aftermath, Cargill pouncing.
Up and down goes Chelsea Green on the power bomb by Cargill. Now Alba Fire gets involved and pays for it with a big boot.
I would have to imagine the bedroom. If I were a betting man, I'd say the bedroom.
The champ dominant again. Here is your winner,
Yeah, same here. Whoop, whoop.
WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
What an emphatic
What was the point of this? To prove that you can wrestle just as long as it's not for the title? I talked to Nick Aldis, and I'm in the Women's Royal Rumble. So after I win that, I'll be seeing you on the other side. Or, since you're already warmed up, we could just do this right now.
Whoop, whoop.
Jade Cargill saying, "I will do this on my time." But wait, Jordan Grace
My time. On my time. The old heel, my time, pal.
Two powerhouses do indeed appear to be on a collision course. Can Jordan Grace win the Royal Rumble and guarantee herself an opportunity at that title?
So you good for tonight? Seem a little distracted.
Oh my gosh, Charlotte, I thought we worked this out last week. I can still focus on other titles and our team.
No, it's just that Rumble's next week, and I want to make sure we're stronger than ever.
I get it. But, Rumble's going to be great. Plus,
I know, I won! Oh yeah, and you made an epic return. But I probably forgot because I won. But then there was WrestleMania.
we'll look at it this way. If you would have won
Whoop.
WrestleMania, we wouldn't have been best friends. We wouldn't have been tag champs. And we wouldn't be trying to get those titles back.
No, that's all true. So we will worry about Rumble next week, and tonight it's about the team?
It's about the team.
Okay.
Let's go.
But I did win last year.
The Fireflies are here tonight. Are in for a rude awakening. Boom.
Shit, for another 2 hours. Fuck. Oh, it sucks. They extended.
And it starts with me in the right hand man.
Then it's a short of 3 hours.
When I look at this lantern, I see me winning the World Rumble. And when that happens, I am going to bring back the undisputed WWE title to this family where it belongs. And as long as I have this, there ain't nothing that you or he can do.
Yeah, same. It's like, okay, we're on the last hour. And it's like, fuck, no, it's not. Yes, they did, Zane. That is true. If it was a good show, he wouldn't mind the time. Now, the Fatu promo, that was good. Like, if we got 3 hours of, Fatu promo, that quality, we wouldn't mind 3 hours. I believe this is 7 belts.
Titles up for grabs. Next.
Yeah, I know, right?
The moments await.
The eyes of the world are on this tonight.
In Riyadh.
Yeah, that is true. I never got a chance to see any of his MLW stuff, unfortunately.
The excitement. The energy.
Listen to this place.
Experience Royal Rumble.
Dreams will come true.
Getting pumped up for Riyadh season with Royal Rumble.
Experience Riyadh.
Whoop, whoop. All right, so hard commercial break. So I'm going to step outside for a little smoky toky. Be right back, boys. Whoop, whoop. Get me Omos, pal. That is a great booking decision right there. Omos as Vikingos heavy. That's true. That is a good booking move. Yeah, you got to throw some AAA talent in the Rumble. You got to throw some AAA talent in there. Yeah, agreed. I think we're definitely going to see some NXT AAA TNA talent in the Royal Rumble. Absolutely.
We are back live. SmackDown Wade, the Wyatt Six no longer in possession of that symbolic lantern, and here's why.
Yeah, this was 2 weeks ago in Berlin. Solo Sikoa.
Oh shit! 1 second, left my bong. 1 sec, my bad.
Coming into tonight's tag title match.
My bad. Yeah, yep. Not a good look. Not a good look. That's a good question. Let me go check. Yes, there is. See, let's look more into it.
Solo. Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy in the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit tough to get Jeff Hardy. International travel and whatnot.
Bringing Tala back to the locker room, obviously, to keep an eye on the Wyatt Six lantern. Nonetheless,
yeah, they do.
Did get a little bit of payback last week, Wade, when they cost Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, that Carnival of Carnage match, that was tremendous. That was tremendous.
As far as they are concerned, they wanted that lantern back,
but even then, the circus went over.
It would appear the way things have gone tonight, and Talatonga already absconding.
Because that makes too much sense.
It won't be happening here either. The question is, can they hold on to the tag goal?
So it'll be Loomis and Gacy defending the tag team titles tonight against Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga of the MFTs. What does Solo and Tama need to do to win the gold?
Well, Solo and Tama have already taken a massive shot on the Wyatts. That lantern that we talk about has just been a mental blow to the Wyatt Six, and they haven't looked the same since. The MFTs have made it clear nothing is sacred, nothing is off limits.
So what about Gacy and Loomis? What do they need to do to keep the titles?
Well, they need to get back to what they do best, which is running the tag division from bell to bell. You need to compartmentalize all the personal issues and strife you have with the loss of that lantern, and just get in there and complete.
Solo Sikoa, another quick tag, Tama Tonga. Listen, this is an important matchup as well for Solo Sikoa, Wade. Again, he's the opportunity to show his leadership. He promised he'd bring gold back to the group. And
yeah, Loomis has always been good. Going back to when he was Sam Shaw on TNA.
It starts tonight. And of course, Tama Tonga, who's getting pummeled in there right now, has previously held tag gold here with Tonga lower. Can he do the same again tonight with the boss, Solo Sikoa?
And not to mention a 7 IWGP tag team reigns as well. Tama Tonga, a tag team.
All right, so yes, we do have AAA airing tomorrow night. Whoop, whoop. However, there is a chance they might be doing a Smash Main Event review show. I'm not 100% sure, but I know we'll definitely get the answer by tomorrow night. So yeah, we'll either be doing a Smash Main Event review show or a AAA watch along. Long night tomorrow, boys. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Wyatt 6 defending the tag team titles against Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga of the MFTs. This is Dexter Loomis, a man who was once described as a tortured artist.
Whoop, whoop.
Gravitates away from normalcy, which is why he fit right in with the Wyatt 6.
The Wyatt 6 are just a family of broken souls, and that is something Solo Sikoa has used as a point of attack, a mocking way of calling this family broken human beings who do not belong in the spotlight that the MFTs want to take from them tonight.
Tama runs into a big boot. Now Solo with a kick to the back.
Yeah, if you're in the anybody who's listening or watching, and you're in the middle of that snowstorm, that winter storm coming, please, like, take precaution. Get your affairs in order. Get yourself taken care of and be prepared.
It's just so instinctive for the MFTs, of course, driven by Solo Sikoa. He's got this unit well drilled. They've been together now a substantial amount of time, and you see them getting better week in, week out. Now they're following the orders of Solo Sikoa to a T.
Now you see the velocity of the MFT leaders, Solo Sikoa.
So I think with the AAA is, I think that's their new TV show, like the new weekly TV show that airs in on Fox in Latin America, and they're airing it on YouTube, on WWE's YouTube for everybody else that doesn't get it.
So barking at Uncle Howdy at ringside as Loomis fights back.
All right, small move against the tag champs.
Too legit to quit. Hammer in the house. Whoop whoop. Good to see you, pal, dude. After what happened this past Wednesday on Dynamite, I'm glad you got here after the Dragunov match, because I did not want to see a repeat of Wednesday, where it's so bad it's like later. But happy Friday. Hope yours is going well, Hammer. Whoop whoop.
This unrefined, crude individual gets his chance to impress Solo Sikoa an inch closer to that tag goal.
Loomis whipped into the corner, and Tama now with a big splash. All out intensity. Tama Tonga. Another quick tag made to Sikoa.
Intimidating enough, throw on that war paint for good measure. Well, we really are at war now.
It was a very recent deal, like a very recent deal that just happened within last 1 to 2 months. Yeah, they signed with with the Fox affiliates in Latin America.
Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, the MFTs dominating. Casey and
keep the sharp objects away, boys.
Tag team gold tonight.
Solo Sikoa taking immense pleasure in the pain that the Wyatt 6 are feeling, both physical and spiritual, and it's working right now.
First pain homage.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Solo staring down at ringside, and Uncle Howdy.
Anger and that frustration oozing out of Uncle Howdy, but there's nothing he can do in this match to help his men now.
This is primal domination from Solo Sikoa. And all this time, Loomis able to move out of harm's way and has an opportunity. Delivering the back suplex now.
That's tremendous, Dan. Good to hear that.
And
Whoop whoop.
maybe to make a tag for Loomis.
Yeah, that was a major miscalculation.
Yeah, it's looking like
Who had his foot
like consistently across the board, the best like weekly wrestling product, weekly episodic wrestling shows are JCW Lunacy and AAA. Like those are like the bet, like the two best.
And look at Gacy go, that highly unorthodox but effective offensive style of Gacy.
Absolutely twisted brawler is Joe Gacy. Just loves swinging for the fences.
Nothing pretty about what Gacy does in the ring.
Same, yeah, and with at least for me, TNA and NXT are kind of fighting between TNA and NXT kind of fight for 3.
Losing control of this stalling side suplex there of Joe Gacy. Utterly devastating for the MFTs.
Sometimes.
Gacy bounces off the rope. Big clothesline.
Whoop whoop.
Tama inside out.
Severely warped individual man. Looks like Dexter Loomis is refreshed and now back in the firefight.
And the double team coming to the line at 6 into the power bomb. Loomis now legal man into the cover. And Sikoa breaks things up.
And the plague is the move that has put everyone down to the Wyatt 6.
And Solo Sikoa just saved the matchup for his team.
Yeah, so smart there from the leader. Solo Sikoa catching Gacy on the way.
Yeah, like two of the most important weeks in your company's existence, and you drop the ball that hard.
Reckless there from Dexter Loomis, but it was highly effective.
Yes, sir. Artist returns YouTube. Psychopathic Records channel.
Heading up to the top rope, JC Mateo tried to get involved.
Leading to the punch, that's why it's not a disqualification.
Loomis with a frog splash. Cover now to retain the championships and kick out with authority by Tama Tonga. Almost took out the official Charles Robinson. And now Tonga Loa up on the
Oh, God. Oh, look at big Eric Rowan.
And Eric Rowan with a
Big clean house. Watch out.
Jenny Mateo.
Playing skittles on the outside with the MFTs.
Oh, look out, boys. Massive cross body by Rowan.
Just flattening everything in sight. This man has set.
And JC Mateo trying to take advantage from behind. As is Tonga Loa. Oh, Tama Tonga with a big boot dropping Rowan.
Size 17 to the mush of Eric Rowan after that destruction from Mateo and Tonga Loa.
Sent out to the WWE fans. Meanwhile, from behind, Uncle Howdy stalking Tama Tonga. Manimal claw. Howdy with a manimal claw. And a soul with a spike.
How awesome would that be?
Realizing Solo has that lantern yet again. Driven into the ropes by Tama Tonga.
I'd love to see R-Truth win the Rumble. You know they're not going to do it.
Used as a weapon off the face of Dexter Loomis.
Right. And it's about to get one.
The cutthroat. The running elbow by Tama Tonga.
Well, that's good to hear. I mean, I'm glad you guys got to hang out. Hope you guys had a good time. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that was so bad. That match was so bad. They did everything wrong possible and like turned it to 11.
Well, in the end way, the lantern becoming the downfall of the Wyatt 6.
And that was just Solo Sikoa and his family tree being ruthless, being merciless, and now being WWE Tag Team Champions, and they still have that lantern.
Solo promised he's bringing all the gold.
Yeah, have AJ over. Although my theory is, I think that what's going on with AJ is he goes under to Gunther, but then he gets signed back to TNA.
How do you think about the Royal Rumble? I'm here to put my balls on the line. Open up.
Hey, sorry, guys. No, perfect timing. Truth, let's pick this up another time.
I'm going to sleep good tonight, knowing my balls are in good hands.
What's he talking about? Never mind.
So anyway, I appreciate you coming in. I'm just gonna get right to it. I saw Raw on Monday. You're putting your career on the line against Gunther at the Royal Rumble. I just gotta ask you this.
Dude, how
are you sure?
You could tell such a great story with that. R-Truth winning the Rumble, you could tell such a tremendous story.
That's the business. It was the
Dude.
they showed after the fact that pissed me off.
Now I'm getting like excited the potential of something like that possibly happening, and then getting sad knowing it's never going to happen because they're never going to do it.
Decide when my time in WWE's up, you're wrong. But I got a feeling that's not why you asked me to come to Montreal. Not to ask that question, surely.
I respect your position. Far be it for me to question your judgment. And no, it's not the only reason I asked you to go to Montreal.
Yep, they need stars. Exactly.
So, tell me why. Are you talking about? I don't step up to Gunther now, then I've already lost. That's not what this is all about. Well, before you step in the ring, the champ.
Yeah, I wonder what the I wonder what that connection is there.
Tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, until that old guard is gone, it's and that mentality, and that just that stupid mentality is gone.
AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh yeah, they've got room on the card.
A renewal of a great rivalry tomorrow night. AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, but tonight it is our main event. Two of the four men in tomorrow night's fatal four-way matchup will go one-on-one. Damian Priest, Trick Williams live on SmackDown.
There's so much they could do with him. And NWA champions, Killings and AJ, that's for sure. I know for sure. Or sorry, R-Truth, AJ. Let's see. I'm thinking. Abyss.
Both of these men want to get their hands on Johnny Gargano. Nathan Fraser, he's got first crack. Next.
Yeah, I think he was the TNA champion. I don't think he ever held the. Oh, yes, right. Yep. Yeah, that's right. He did. Derp. Yeah, Aldis.
Walk in like you own the air. Because confidence, that's your superpower. You don't dodge the noise. You flip it, own it, make it yours.
Yep.
Walk in loud.
Like, dude, remember in 2011 during the Summer of Punk, when they had the when it was him, when they did the whole conspiracy angle with him and Miz, that looked like some good shit right there. Like they were like R-Truth and Miz were like main event level players right there, and they could have done something with that. I thought they were gonna do some real good shit with that, but then they dropped the ball again. I can see that. I can kind of see that. Yep. And hard commercial break. Yeah, and Brock even there, and after that segment where Truth made Brock break character, the story I heard was that, or at least what was reported, was that Brock actually went to Vince and said, I want to work with him more. Yeah, nope. That's rock solid. Whoop, whoop. Oh, wait. I forgot there's another NWA champion that's there. I almost forgot. Cody Rhodes. Nice, cold-blooded. What was it like being there live? Like what was like the atmosphere there? I mean, dude, he's so good. He's so good. He can attempt to. It doesn't mean he'll be successful. It's a long-ass commercial break. Nice. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
SmackDown is in frigid Montreal tonight at the Bell Center, and tomorrow night we'll be right back here. It is Saturday night's main event. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Moments ago on Friday Night SmackDown, the lantern, actually the downfall for the Wyatt Six.
Oh, that's right, my bad.
When the massive Talatonga came to ringside with that symbolic lantern, Uncle Howdy wanting it back, slaps on that mandible claw.
Yeah, like the only thing that made him any interesting is gone. His partner's gone like, let's let him go to AEW. Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking of other NWA champions that are currently employed by WWE.
Nathan Fraser set to go one-on-one with Gargano tonight.
I think they tried and it didn't work out. Tried giving Larray a push. Ooh, yeah, this music is oof. Oh, they did? That's a shame.
Is carrying the mask that they stole from Axiom a number of weeks ago that Axiom vows to get back one day.
Yeah, this has been a long-running rivalry at first in the tag ranks and now moving into the singles division. That mask of Axiom is something that is so precious to him. Of course, he has about 80 different ones of them, but he doesn't appreciate Johnny Gargano running around wearing that mask, impersonating him. So the aim tonight is to get that mask back.
And as this match gets underway, I want to take the opportunity to send prayers and thoughts to the family of Bobby Duncombe Sr.
Yeah, rest in peace, Bobby Duncombe Sr.
Badasses, a member of the Heenan family, great feuds with Bruno Sammartino and Bob Backlund. Rest in peace to Bobby Duncombe Sr. And Johnny wrestling into a float over in a front face lock now on Nathan Frazer.
I'll say this about Johnny Gargano. He is one smart cookie. What do you need to do against Nathan Frazer? You need to slow him down. How do you do that? Use your technical skills to keep him grounded. Do not let go. The second you do that, this match will become a blur.
I mean, didn't Johnny wear Axiom's mask and attack Frazer at one point?
Yes, he did. And then Frazer wore Axiom's mask and attacked Johnny when Johnny was talking to Axiom. And we need to pop this issue to bed. There's only one Axiom. He's still in the corner, and I'm reliably told the person under that mask is Chad Gable.
It's such a great move. Such a great move. And you can get so much out of a good front face lock.
You've used that yourself several times. On several mask competitors.
Chad Gable a month. What are you talking about?
Whoop, whoop.
Over there, it's called Axiom.
Whatever, you know. And there's a big elbow delivered by Gargano to Frazer. I mean, Axiom obviously is wearing another mask. I guess the one that Candice has is special.
Well, it's special in the fact that you don't want people impersonating. Imagine they were Michael Cole masks. If I had a Michael Cole mask, I would go rob a bank. That's what I'd do, and everyone would say Michael Cole is now back. Oh God!
Well, people wish that
was that.
People wish that I'd wear a mask.
Let's get you an Axiom one. You could be another Axiom.
And Frazer, that's at a high octane offense. Going to work on Johnny Gargano. Frazer, a former two-time NXT Tag Team Champion, won a Heritage Cup there as well.
And you know what?
I know it's it isn't that. That's just so bizarre.
We've heard enough from Michael Cole.
I wonder who fed that to your headset. And here's Gargano. Oh, what a kick right to the face!
Yeah, give him Matt Cardona at the catering table, pal.
To Gargano. And Frazer.
Yeah, I'm loving Barrett on commentary.
High-risk offense here, and Johnny Gargano.
God, that was
Oh, come on, man. We don't be taking bumps like that. Yeah, natural for this new whatever it is they're doing that's completely wrong and rotten.
Well, this match just completely changed once Nathan Frazer got wiped out by Johnny Gargano. Such incredible spots from Gargano, and now the count is rising fast.
On a 6 now from our. And quickly back into the ring now, Frazer. And Gargano, Johnny wrestling, takes control.
Well, this just has been.
Yeah, I wonder where he's going to go.
On the start from Gargano, who is an absolute master manipulator in that ring and indeed behind the scenes. And he has devastated Nathan Frazer, taking all of Frazer's strengths away from him, and is now in complete control of this match. Too easy.
Whoop, whoop.
That's what Gargano, this technician, is all about. Johnny, a former NXT champ, of course, two-time tag team champion here.
Former NXT Triple Crown champion, of course. We've mainly seen him in tag ranks here since he arrived on SmackDown, but let's not forget.
Oh, and a kick out.
Once upon a time, this man completely dominated the notorious black and gold era of NXT. That's how good this man is in singles competition. And Nathan Frazer's getting a taste of that right now.
And Gargano now just controlling.
I'm cool with that.
Great strategy by Johnny Gargano.
I'm totally cool with that. I mean, like that's how you get a heel like Kerry Morton over as a babyface, by having M-Dog 20, like Soup, the only guy who's more unlikable than Kerry Morton, get heat on him. I'm with it.
Frazer face first into the top turnbuckle. Oh, Johnny, what a kick. Cover now by Gargano. Frazer's got to kick it too.
I mean, so many people get goaded into trying to match pace.
Dude, it's almost like his commentary rhythm is helping like control the pace of the match.
Gargano mocking the WWE fans.
His wife, Candice LeRae, on the outside with that Axiom mask, looking on incredibly.
That's true. We have not seen a lot of kickouts this match.
Like a mocking.
That'd be a hell of a swerve, pal.
Waving Axiom's mask in his
Man, I wish I would have known that back in the day to pay more attention to that. And now that you say that, with everything you said so far tonight, I wish somebody would have taught me that back in the day.
With a step up Enziguri to Gargano. Razor now springboard. Oh, caught Gargano.
This was always the danger for Gargano, who's controlled the pace of this match until he's not. And now Nathan Fraser.
Nice, Gross. Whoop whoop.
Can he?
Yeah, I made sure to get we got plenty of meat in the house. Plenty of some delicious sides. Yeah, we are good to go for the weekend. Whoop whoop.
Johnny reeling as he sends him into the corner.
Got a ton of ground beef. I made sure to stop at the grocery store, get some whole wheat spaghetti, some tomato sauce. Whoop whoop.
Look at this offense.
Running sling blade there, completely dropping Gargano, and when Fraser goes, it's usually curtains.
I mean, I've heard the term the pencil being used as like a slang for the booker, but anything beyond that, I'm not really sure we might be referring to. So I apologize for my not knowing.
Take another look at this frog splash with some real distance on there, connecting flush on the sternum of Johnny Gargano.
Whoop whoop.
Is now in a bad way. And panic is setting for Candice LeRae on the outside.
Fraser up over the top and down goes.
That's actually what I had for dinner tonight because I knew it was super cold. I stopped at Steak and Shake, got some chili.
Gargano struggling to cling on here, and now in the drop zone.
Fraser top rope.
We've seen this before.
Oh, went for the Phoenix splash. Gargano moved out of harm's way, caught him with a kick.
Oh, dude, it was delicious.
Fraser with a running knee. Gargano another kick. There's a kick by Fraser.
Both men now just swinging for the fences. Desperation time for both competitors. That's the finish line inside.
Oh, that's spring.
Oh yeah, I have seen that before. Yeah, it's the little weird thing where like they got it in their hand is keep as they're doing comedy, they're doing like little, they're like, you know, kind of tapping it, you know, like this little thing.
Right down with a modified fisherman's driver, almost enough to get the 3 count. Well, where does Johnny Gargano go from here? Because Nathan Fraser is down and almost motionless.
Now it's Johnny's turn to go high risk as he looks to head up to the top rope.
This is not traditionally somewhere where
Whoop, whoop.
Gargano thrives. He's a scientific technician.
Superplex. Fraser floats through. Oh, there's that neck breaker. Cover by Fraser for the win. Oh, and a kick out.
See the influence of Fraser's former mentor, Seth freaking Rollins, with that combo right there. Trained with Rollins years ago prior to his time.
Looks like we're all ready for the weekend. Yeah, pal.
A lot of that information uses it to this day. Now, once again, perhaps another move out of Seth Rollins' playbook. That Phoenix splash that did not connect the first time. Well, Johnny is in the drop zone. And Fraser knows it now.
Nathan Fraser, top rope again. Now Candice LeRae up on the apron.
Trying to sense danger.
Causing a distraction again. It allows Johnny to move out of the way as Fraser misses with a Phoenix splash.
That really was pivotal.
Hey,
oh, wait a second.
Actually, he's got his mask back.
I was told to look after that.
Oh, no, look at this.
Put it on backwards.
And now Johnny upset. Oh, from behind. Fraser with a win. Candice inadvertently struck.
Okay. That was, all right. At least, okay. You know what? Now I think about it, that was actually a pretty decent finish. I mean, at least they paid off the mask angle. As goofy and as just low stakes as it was, at least they paid it off. Yeah, too long. Yeah, this did go a little too long. Never mind, they did not.
Finally gets the mask back, holds it for 10 seconds, and now Lorraine has it back in
Nope.
her possession and has absconded with it once again. Stolen, not sold.
Lash legend Nia Jax, thank you so much for agreeing to this interview.
What do you want? What do you want?
Tonight you step in the ring against two.
We've already proven week after week after week that we're the most dominant, destructive duo in all of WWE. So do we really need to say what we think is going to happen? Because it's quite obvious.
Whoop, whoop.
In case you don't get it, Kathy, I'll explain it to you and everybody else backstage that tonight Lash and I will become the #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Then we're going to go on to the Royal Rumble and eliminate everybody one by one as a team. You know why? Because we're not fake like Charlotte and Alexa, who will most likely stab each other in the back. Because we actually are cohesive, so we're going to work together and eliminate all the competitors until one of us is all the way to WrestleMania. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that.
Whoop, whoop.
Tonight, but coming up next, the undisputed WWE champion is here. Drew McIntyre live on SmackDown.
I wouldn't mind that. I would not mind that, Gross.
You and me, rematch, Royal Rumble. I want you to put your career on the line.
This will be unforgettable. With a historic career in jeopardy, AJ Styles speaks out. While an exclusive,
I could see this turning into an angle where he goes back to TNA for a little bit. Like that's where I think this is going. I think I do agree that Styles loses to Gunther, and I think he goes back to TNA for a little bit. Maybe get the X Division title one more time. Maybe get the world title one more time. Well, during that first episode, he did indicate like he did kind of want to hold the TNA title again. Yep. Absolutely. And plus, TNA could really use the help right now. Yep, it would be a money program, a money angle, money matches, and they really could use the help right now. So good shit, everybody wins. Whoop whoop. Give me a Nightmare Family faction. Dude, and honestly, Lab Rat, that would be the perfect starting point for him. If he's doing a retirement tour, why not kick it off in TNA? There you go. No, I haven't. Yeah, I have no idea how Royce Keys is to some reference to Jericho. Yeah, that's power. Yeah, it's Powerhouse. Yeah, it's Powerhouse Hobbs. Yeah, that's his new WWE name. I wouldn't mind seeing AJ in NXT. There's a lot he could do there. And that's a long commercial. Damn. Los Garzas. When have we seen those dudes? When was the last time we saw those two? That's what I thought. Okay. Which is a smart move.
Plans you want for somebody coming in and to hopefully get them over. There's never a guarantee.
I feel this energy and support for my fans, for my family. My debut in WWE was like dreaming.
When it works like it did with Penta, boy, that puts a smile on your face.
Well, I think that's Jade Cargill's real name. Yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs is a AEW name, whereas his real name is William Hobson.
She cried because she feels proud about me. She feels emotion in the moment.
It is an absolute privilege to have Penta grace our ring here in WWE.
Now is the Penta New Era!
WWE. Season 2 is out now.
Yeah, Samoa Joe, he was a weird exception to the rule. Unless, the only thing I can think of that I don't know, I mean, again, I don't know, I'm just speculating, that maybe he does own the right to, the Samoa Joe name and cut a deal with WWE to where he got to use it and keep it. I don't know. Maybe he had a good agent. I don't know. Yeah, he's lost a lot of that edge to him.
Drew McIntyre will defend the WWE Championship a week from tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, he did win the title, but him putting a belt on Drew at this point, it feels like a Band-Aid on a broken leg.
Saturday night's main event in a fatal four-way matchup.
Trademarks are very complicated.
McIntyre, of course, surviving 3 stages of hell against Cody Rhodes to finally win the championship.
He's the last king of Scotland, and he is the current king of the entirety of professional wrestling. That prize in his left hand, the biggest prize in our entire sport. And McIntyre has no intent of letting that slip through his fingers at the Royal Rumble, no matter who he faces.
Yeah, Kevin Steen had to change his name. Well, Adam Cole kept his, which was weird. I think my thing's because I don't know. Oh, again, I don't know. It could be individual. It could have been individual agreements or discussions and contracts. I don't know. It's I got to believe, like, even though there's a lot of, when it comes to contracts, I got to believe there's a lot of across the board stuff across all contracts, but I think I also got to believe too that that for some, if you got the right agent, right negotiators, right lawyers, that they could cut you a deal.
Bonjour, Montreal.
Indeed, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Now that I've exhausted my French, let's get down to business. I know it's been a long, tough time for you all. It's been over 30 years since your Montreal Canadiens won the Stanley Cup. Let me finish. It's been over 30 years since they won the Stanley Cup, but now you finally have a champion you can be proud of in Drew McIntyre.
Deucey, get me a cheese sandwich, pal.
Did y'all see that little Jacob Cody therapy session earlier? Absolutely pathetic. I see, Jacob, you're still slandering my name, saying I kicked your
Yeah, a lot of wrestlers. Yeah, a lot more wrestlers these days are much more smarter to that because because they've seen the mistakes that happened in the past before.
I just can't wait to see you both tear each other.
Oh, damn, Zane, nice.
You survived that animal. Remember, there will be no rematch. You go to the back of the line. You got to beat 29 other men in the Royal Rumble. And I'm sure you can win the Royal Rumble for the third time. So, yeah, good luck with that. Let's talk about what's important. Me, the WWE Championship, my next number one contender, the four-way match tomorrow. Now, who we got? We got Trick Williams, the rookie. Go get him, kid. We got Damian Priest, the one-hit wonder. I wasted a year of my life with that guy. Priest, if I see you at the Rumble, I will end your career. We got Randy Orton. Not the Randy Orton, not the Viper, the same guy that traded this title with me back and forth. No, he's now civilized Randall Keith Orton that can't get the job done when it counts. And last, you can chant RKO all you want. It doesn't mean what I'm saying is not true, because it is. Last but certainly least, Canada's own Sami Zayn. Sami, I know you get a whole country behind you.
Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop. Womp, 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 womp.
Listen to them, Sam. A whole country behind you. The man. I can still be louder. I got the microphone. Sammy, I know you can hear
Yeah, Judas turned babyface right here. Whoop, whoop.
You're always so concerned. I don't care who wins the four-way, because I will do whatever, and I mean whatever it takes to keep this WWE Championship.
It's just inexperience. He's still a bit green. The talent's there. The charisma's there. The it factor's there. He just needs the reps. He needs the the practice.
Saturday night's main event. Who will get the opportunity to battle
McIntyre does not care. Bring them on.
I mean, it's pretty well known that Triple H does not like LA Knight. Allegedly.
Hey, look, man, I already know why you're here. You wanted to say thank you because I made you famous a couple weeks ago when I beat you down, right?
I can definitely see the I can see a little bit of Monty Brown in there.
Oh, no.
Man, that's another what if right there. Monty Brown. Man.
Oh, I see. You got a good
so much dripping with charisma and it factor.
And I win this fatal four-way tomorrow. Disputed WWE champion. Then, only then, you can get your first title shot. Well, that's it. I remember your name. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I like this too, dude. Trick is so that's another dude that's got so much sky's the limit. I would be shocked if Trick Williams does not become a world champion at some point. If he does not win either of the world titles at some point, I would be very shocked.
So this was Trick after his victory. Now post-match, Kit Wilson strutted down to the ring, and boy, oh boy, can that man strut.
Dude, and he can make that look like a finish. Yeah, like with his size, he would make that look so nasty. And also too, you'd have to also have, the guy bump for him too, but his size and power would be enough for it.
Dropping Wilson with the moonsault as toxic masculinity reigns supreme in London.
Whoop whoop.
Kit Wilson, as we just saw last week, you paused your entrance specifically to attack Matt Cardona. What about him is so triggering to you?
Well, Kathy, someone's got to be the hero around here. Somebody has to clean up the toxic masculinity. Like far too, men like Matt Cardona, they walk around never questioning themselves. They never even wonder. What's...
I gotta hear this.
Hey, is that okay? We see. Okay, no Matt Cardona catering tonight. Whoop whoop.
Well, I'll tell you my problem, Matt. Is this perfectly manicured beard? That 10-10 chiseled jaw, these big, beefy shoulders.
Thanks, I guess. It sounds like you're complimenting me.
And you would think that. You would. But wake up, Matt! This is the problem. Men like you don't have accountability. Men like you expect the world to bend around them, and men like you have toxic masculinity.
All right, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. The next time you want to step up, let's do it in the ring, okay?
Yeah, to be fair though, when she did return from being a mom. So I think it's a little bit of that is carrying over. That's the finish I would go with. Yes, that I hope they do that. That is the finish I would go with too. I would absolutely do that finish. Yes, that is the finish. Helps Wilson get over, protects Cardona. Everybody's good. Whoop whoop.
That Kit Wilson's a strange cat. No. Again, more toxicity.
The following contest is the #1 contender triple threat match for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, the team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Joking aside, this is a duo who at times have had a rather toxic relationship, but they seem to be on the right page right now. Big opportunity incoming for the former tag team champions. Yeah, who is?
Yeah, but for the purposes of this, for the purposes of the business, that would be the best booking move. Sometimes you got there. You got to. Sometimes you got to ignore the optics for what's the best booking decision. Yeah, the opportunity is there, but will they actually do it instead of hoeing them? We'll find out, pal. I mean, to be fair, looking at the track record of WWE, when somebody gets hurt, or when a tag wrestler gets hurt, they usually take the entire team off TV. Instead, they're doing something with them. We make hoes, pal. Cheers, genitals. Yeah, and so were a lot of other legendary tag teams before they got a push and got over. Or should they got an opportunity and got over. Whoop, whoop. I mean, the first one that immediately comes to mind, Hardy Boys.
Trucks, nothing stops Ram. And my Intuit TurboTax is taxes.
I mean, yeah. With the current setup, yeah.
In the ring, the tag team of Charlotte.
I should say current setup in WWE. But again, who knows? Who knows?
Another opportunity.
Give me big purse, pal. And some big gimmicks.
Yeah, Kiana, the business advisor for Julia, who is now a two-time United States champion. But tonight, these two look to earn an opportunity at the tag team titles.
Things are just going so well for Julia, thanks to that competitive edge next to her in the form of Mega Brain Kiana James. Got the strategy right in reacquiring the United States Championship, now looking to double up on gold. The winner of this match will get themselves a future tag championship opportunity.
Yeah, tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event, Rhea and Io defend the tag titles against Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day. The winner of this match tonight will get
Just look at her, pal.
Match down the road.
And their opponents making their way to the ring. The team of Last Legends.
Yeah, like Matt would be mid card, upper mid card.
Duo really making a name for themselves here in WWE. Let's take you back to last week.
This is Flair and Bliss taking on Julie and Kiana James. Bliss picking up the win for her team with a fantastic.
True, but but a banana peel or having Cardona slip on a banana peel. If they do it correctly, it could be believable and would help Kit without hurting Matt, if that makes sense. Because if you can elevate somebody without hurting the person the other person in the match and protect that person in the match, why wouldn't you do that? That's just my thing. Then again, I also think on a logical, smart, trying to do a good business level.
Outside of the ring by Lash Legend and Nia Jax, subsequently losing them to, at the time, the Kabuki Warriors. Just shows you how hot that division is.
I mean, if they did the finish with Cardona slipping on the banana peel, Kit Wilson over, and they followed that up correctly and built off that correctly, they could do something with that. But I don't trust them to do so if they ended up doing that.
First team to gain pinfall or submission will win this matchup. A hot start here, and Charlotte and Alexa trying to establish dominance.
Yeah, that was another bad booking mistake. They shouldn't have had that match. They should have had those two in different matches with Trick and Matt going over in their respective matches. But that was bad booking.
Three women in the ring at the same time. Again, first team to gain pinfall or submission will win and become the #1 contender. And there's that running uppercut by Lash Legend and Kiana James. Powerful in her own right.
Yeah, I've enjoyed what I've seen.
Yeah, 50-50 does nothing for anybody.
We haven't seen enough from her. That's going to change tonight, though. Maybe a major coming out party for Kiana James.
And Charlotte Flair now turns it into a clothesline. Charlotte, the 14-time world champion.
The woman has an unquenchable thirst for continuing.
Whoop, whoop. You want your job back? Here's your fucking job. Yep. You're going to get all kinds of jobs, pal.
Alexa from the top rope. Oh, taking out everybody. A melee here on Friday Night SmackDown. Who's going to be the #1 contenders?
So what that means is Matt should not be getting booked in matches with these other guys who could be going over and getting over. He should be off doing something else completely differently. That's just bad booking. Whoop, whoop. Now, if they would have actually, when they had Cardona come back as Yes, there we go. Magnum TA, absolutely. Whoop, whoop. That would have been so much better. Yeah, that is true. The night he returned, the night he returned and went over Kit Wilson, they took the belt off of Chelsea. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no way that could have been a coincidence. There's no way that could have been a coincidence. Oh, nice, lad, Brad. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that is kind of a thing with a lot of it. Is they do shit because they can and they can get away with it, and it's for their own amusement. Just don't let them use. Yeah, just wouldn't let them use the pool, pal. Get me Mr. Wrestling too, pal.
Julia in the ring now. One of these teams is going to become the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. Tag made. Here comes Lash Legend. Really almost directing traffic there as these two look to do a number on Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair simply had enough at this point. You ain't bullying me. Charlotte Flair backsends Julia out to the apron. Flair with a kick will knock Julia.
Yeah, Dirt She's helping with that narrative.
Our table two for good measure. Oh, big swing connected to the jaw of Charlotte Flair. A lot of power behind that. The Lash Legend. Oh, it was like a clothesline right to the jaw.
I've heard of Mr. Wrestling too, but I never got to see any of his work. I don't remember. I should say I don't remember seeing any of his work. I'm pretty sure I might have, but I just don't remember. But I knew who he was.
Nia Jackson done very little wrong there, but she was in the real estate that Charlotte Flair wanted to use, namely that turnbuckle.
Crossbody, lateral press down house. Charlotte changes things up into a pinning combination. And Julia, a little Reba dirt chase. She catches Charlotte Flair to break things up. Just about.
Ooh, there you go. How that
The Japanese superstar now going to town on her two opponents. We haven't seen too much of Alexa Bliss.
like Cardona takes Kit Wilson under his wing and teaches him maybe this toxic masculinity ain't so toxic after all, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Especially someone the size of Lash Legend and the experience of Charlotte Flair. But don't overexert yourself as the tag to Kiana James.
And Kiana over the top and runs into a chop by Charlotte. Oh, goodness.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Mr. Wrestling too, man. I unfortunately never got a chance to watch any tape, but heard absolutely nothing but good things. Which makes me wonder, like, why the fuck did I never watch any of that?
Kiana James knows that too. Not a surprise. She takes down Flair.
And Charlotte able to block. Lash talking trash. She's going to get involved.
That was all how it's done, Lash. That is exactly how it's done.
Oh, turns it into a DDT. Great move by Flair.
And that's a shame. Man, I really wish I could have got to grow up and see like the old territory days, like when it was happening.
And now dragging her feet. Oh, God, just as she launched for the tag. How smart was that from Julia? Dragging Bliss off the apron.
And then driving her into the barricade. And now Kiana James looks to capitalize. Kick the Charlotte. Nia Jax with a clothesline.
Oh, things just...
Yeah, they were. Like, that was one of the places I did get to watch when I was training, because at the place I trained at, they had actual VHS, like they actually had VHS tapes of Mid-South that we watched. I'm like, wait, hang on. Remember watching me like, wait a minute, Sting was a heel and part of a heel faction managed by Eddie Gilbert and was tagging with Rick Steiner? Like, huh?
Charlotte just gets the shoulder up. Oh, God, that was freakish strength from Kiana James, who is now showing layers I wasn't aware she had. Smiley using leverage in those ropes for that massive powerbomb on two women now. I'm nothing but it. Kiana James's performance so far. Wait, I said it earlier. Kiana James may be the most underrated woman on the roster today. Oh, there's no doubt about it, but this is a major coming out party.
I'm gonna get YouTube up here real quick.
Going right at it with Charlotte Flair. Getting right in Charlotte's face. Gotta like the aggressiveness. Just treating Charlotte Flair like dirt. Nobody does that. And now Nia Jax.
Stop bragging, pal.
Julia's in. I'm not sure if Jax is aware of it. I'm not sure if Jax is aware of anything after that shot to the head. Oh, God. Tag made to Bliss. Here comes Alexa.
I jumped in at the tail end of the unfortunately I jumped in at the tail end of the Attitude Era.
This is the freshest woman out of all six, but she's now taking down a bunch of beat up women who perhaps are low on energy. Oh no, this I was going to say that doesn't bode well for Alexa Bliss on the shoulders of Nia Jax, able to turn it into a DDT.
Did you see that Brian and Meltzer they're actually now they're arguing on Twitter. They're actually having Twitter arguments now.
Julia up to the top rope.
Yep. Yeah, when the wrestling, media kept the kayfabe and did their job selling the kayfabe angles and storylines. And now it's like this dirt sheet bullshit. Man, I wish I could have lived through 85. That sounds like such a fun year.
Kiana James into the matchup. And there's the 401k by Kiana James, but Legend catches her with
Give me jobber culture, pal.
And now Alexa Bliss looking for a tornado DDT, but Legend gonna muscle Bliss up. Into position here. The lash extension. Oh, God, right to the face of Alexa Bliss. Oh, God. Spear by Charlotte. Kiana James into the...
Don't go chasing waterfalls. At least that was quick.
Great in-ring IQ by Kiana James. Yeah, that was fantastic. Capitalizing on someone else's work. That lash extension drilling Alexa Bliss. You have to be an opportunist. Once you spot the opening, you have to pounce. And how smart was that?
Okay, cool. Nice. Nice.
Blown us away at ringside tonight. Now the number one contenders for the tag titles. They'll take on either Rhea and Io.
That's all good shit, pal. Whoop, whoop.
And the winners of the matchup tomorrow night.
Right now, I do have a big problem with Trick Williams, though. All right, so I'm going to be watching your match real close, and if he does anything that I don't like, I am going to be...
Stop. Sammy, if you're thinking about getting involved in my match, just stop thinking. You have this habit of getting involved in other people's matches. This is my match. Stay out of it.
Or what?
You know exactly or what.
You don't get to tell me where to go. Not this week. Not any week. You know what? I'll see you when I see you. I've got something else to deal with.
That sounds right.
Whoop whoop. Oh, please, God, no. Please don't let them do something stupid like that. And then Sammy gets to slap Drew, and Drew does nothing.
For tomorrow's fatal four-way matchup. But coming up next, two of the men involved in that match, Damian Priest, Trick Williams, go one-on-one in our main event tonight.
Everyone's got to tell.
Dude, yeah, Liz could write circles around this. Right? Right, exactly. Drew's booked like a pussy. What kind of a pussy, what kind of a man would let Sami Zayn slap him and not beat the shit out of him? Yeah, especially one like that. Exactly. Exactly. Are they really going Drew Mania? Punk and Drew at Mania? Already got through that. Whoop whoop. Yeah, but to who though? Definitely not Sami Zayn. Please not Sami Zayn. Yeah, absolutely half-ass booked. I mean, they don't have, unfortunately, they don't have the minds backstage that they would need for a match like this. Like, you got to have a Pat Patterson or somebody that he's passed that knowledge on to. Unfortunately, they don't. Okay, gotcha. I see. Okay, I see where you're going. Okay, I see where you're going. I can see that. I can see that.
WWE Elite Figures won 2025 Action Toy of the Year at the 61st UK Toy Industry Award, presented during London Toy Fair.
Don't tell me you're going to question our match against Gunther too.
No, I get it. Back's against the fire and everything is on the line. You're at your best. I just want to tell you good luck.
Thank you.
I hope not. I hope. Please don't let them do that.
Well, you know, Cody's got other things to worry about besides Drew McIntyre at this point. Saturday night's main event tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, over on Peacock.
Yeah, and here is what you are referring to, Cole.
That is true. Yeah, we need. Yeah, they need a Zayn back there to be like you said. Look, motherfucker.
Squares off against the man who cost him the goal, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
You know, AJ Styles says 2026 will be his final year here in WWE, so he wants to renew some old rivalries, and the first one happens tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event right here in
Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. And how about this? 4 men looking to book their ticket to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and a showdown with WWE Royal Rumble, the Viper Randy Orton, Damian Priest, Trick Williams, and Montreal's own Sami Zayn. They square off tomorrow night.
And the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defend against the Judgment Days, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. It's Saturday.
You gotta do what you gotta do, pal. Whoop whoop. Intimidation tactics work.
Well, congratulations are in order for Kiana James and United States champion Julia. You will go on to face the winner of tomorrow's WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, dude, you always gotta be looking long term. Always long term.
And could potentially be a double champion very soon.
おい見たかキアナがやってくれて頭の弱いおめえらに現実教えてやるよ US タイトルはここにあるすぐにうちらがタッグチャンピオンになってロイヤルランブル勝ったら近い将来トリプルチャンピオンやな
Let me put it in a way that even you can understand. Julia's already the United States Women's Champion. Soon we'll be tag team champions, and Julia will be on her way to win the Royal Rumble and become a triple champion. Our plan is clear. It's just the beginning.
Whoop whoop.
Well, triple champion. Let's head back out to the action.
Sounds good to me, I guess.
She actually does a little bit. Give me big person, those big gimmicks, pal. Right, exactly. Stand out. You got to stand out and individualize yourself. I've always felt that is the best mentality where you have like an outline structure foundation in place of what you want to do with a start and an end date, but you stay flexible. Like you said, if shit's cooking, you keep it flexible enough to let it cook.
Stepping up at the very top this time, one-on-one with a former world champion. Damian Priest.
They're going to be quite the 24 hours for Trick Williams. 2 of the 4 men who compete tomorrow night's fatal.
And true, injuries do happen. That's why you also have to have plan B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way to Z in your back pocket ready to go. Yep, let it cook. Let it cook. If it's like, no, this is good. Let it go. Don't rush. Don't rush. Let it do its thing. So we got a hard commercial break. Whoop, whoop. So I'm going to pack a bowl real quick. Step outside for a little smoky toki. For the main event. And that's true, you can, but they just don't know how to do that these days, unfortunately. Unless you're watching JCW or AAA. Oh, nice, lab rat. Whoop, whoop. I'm about to finish off these chicken wings and then throw some crab legs in the air fryer. Whoop, whoop. That I don't know. That I'm not sure of. Yeah, I have to go back and look at the numbers. Yeah, NXT has been taking a hit. Alrighty, stepping outside, Smoky Toki. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. Never mind. My bad. Commercial break over. Oh, wait, this is the Open Family package. My bad. All right, so Smoky Toki. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. And back. Whoop, whoop.
Trick Williams at this point in his career really sits here on SmackDown, and he's been brilliant so far every time we've seen him compete. But now, what a test this is! Not just physically against the
You can, but you got to have the right talent.
with the credentials of being a former world champ.
Like Trick Williams, he's definitely the right talent. Obafemi, definitely the right talent. It's just the creatives and creative and booking is so bad that they can't do it right.
Qualified for tomorrow night's fatal four-way with a win over Matt Cardona last week. Think about the men he's in the ring with tomorrow night. The 14-time world champion Randy Orton, the great Sami Zayn, of course, the former world champion Damian Priest, and Trick Williams plans to go toe-to-toe with those three men. Roll up by Priest, kick out.
Yeah, Trick is that X factor tomorrow. He is probably the outsider just based on experience. Can you see him going to the Royal Rumble and squaring off against Drew McIntyre?
Yeah.
Can you see him beating those three tomorrow night? I've got to be honest. I see Randy Orton in his background.
All right, I gotta disagree with you, man. I gotta disagree with you. Like there is some talent like Oba, Trick, Javon. Like if handled and booked correctly and cultivated correctly, they can be used. Like I see these guys as like, what's the best way to think of it? Like when I first started watching WWE in 2000. Like singles versions of the Hardys, of the Dudleys, of Edge and Christian. I kind of see them at the same place I saw like Jericho, Benoit, Angle back in that day. Like newcomers that had experience and had potential to be great. Yeah, but if the ratings are but even if the NXT ratings are bad, if the talent's good enough, they can get the eyeballs. And I really do believe that those guys are good enough. Absolutely. Trick, Oba, Javon, Jordan. Like I think they could do it.
In the shade for good. Close there for Trick Williams, who has looked in control of this match, and I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, but those are the kind of actions you just saw there that will end up costing.
Yeah, but how many people were watching ECW in 99, 2000? I mean, granted, WCW was hot, but
By Williams. Oh, and Priest kicks out.
Just a leaping neck breaker like that, just when it looked like Trick was about to lose control of the match. That is just instinctive smarts from Trick Williams. Wow, that was incredible.
I mean, I will concede that the system they came up in was definitely a lot better than the current one. I will concede that.
Sammy said, "You don't talk to me like that. I'll do whatever I want." Don't talk to Sammy Zayn like that in Montreal. Sammy didn't like it shown up by Trick Williams earlier tonight when he kicked off the show either. And now Priest has Trick Williams, who's a bit distracted. Priest looking to take advantage.
So Zayn implied, hey, I'll come down if he tries any of his shenanigans, right?
And now Priest realizing that Sammy's out there, and he says, "I told you to stay."
Yeah, but where were those guys positioned on the card in WCW? Before they came to the WWF and then were elevated. I mean, granted, I know ECW, Dudley Boys, I get that they were the guys in ECW, but even back then, I think everybody kind of understood ECW is kind of lower tier than WWF.
He smells opportunity. This is that instinct that he has. Oh, and well leading to victory tonight.
Driving Damian Priest rib first into the corner of the steps. Trick in control.
Yeah, and that's true. That Benoit was kind of positioned in a good spot, but a lot of that was because how he was booked towards the end of his WCW run and who was there.
Trick Williams had pretty good derogatory things to say to Sami Zayn earlier tonight. Called him Mr. Street Corner, Mr. Almost. Oh.
And then right after that, he was booked as like a upper mid-carder in WWE, WWF.
Yeah, what I'm liking seeing about Trick Williams here is that he's not getting overexcited. He knows he's in the driver's seat in this match. He knows he's in control, but he is slowing the pace down and making sure he doesn't commit an unforced error against a significantly more experienced opponent. This is real maturity from Trick here.
Get the highly athletic.
Yeah, but when was that though? 97?
Trick Williams.
And I'll tell you right now, another test for Trick here. You hear the chants, the Olays for Sami Zayn, who's prowling around the ringside area. Trick needs to block that out and not react to this Montreal crowd.
Yeah, he was 4 Horsemen, but that was when they were kind of reduced to I shouldn't say reduced. That was the 95-96 era of the Horsemen. Yeah, that was kind of hot. But then once NWO came onto the scene, they were second fiddle. And not when it was live, but I did actually go back and watch those Nitros. Not when it happened live, but yes, I did watch it.
Trick is taking his time, dominating Priest here.
Slowly dismantling the Street King. And it takes a hell of a man to do what Trick Williams has done thus far to Damian Priest.
I mean, the first half of 96, yeah, definitely wasn't. But once the NWO hit the scene, yeah.
The question for me with Trick Williams is he running out of offense at this point? You've thrown everything at Damian Priest, you're in the driver's seat, you're in control, you haven't been able to put him away. And that is sometimes with a young competitor where panic starts to kick in. Because, you know, normally...
Yeah, the first half of 96.
But this guy's just a little better. Have I got what it takes?
Better, he's a former world champion. And Trick just could not get Priest up over the top. Gonna try it one more time. Priest, though, lands on his feet. There's a power of Damian Priest.
Broken arrow connected there. And that could change things.
Yeah, stuff with Piper, that wasn't until 97, and that was because it was tied to the NWO, and plus Hogan wasn't wrestling on the card that night.
Damian Priest fighting back into this. Everything has changed. The whole complexion of this match since the arrival of that man, Sami Zayn. Damian Priest warned him to stay away, stay out of my business. But Sami Zayn, who had words with Trick Williams earlier tonight, is here at ringside.
Yeah, and plus JCW, they're from everything I've heard about, I don't know how Violent J does business. He takes care of his people. He pays and he pays well.
The brawling Priest reversal now sent across the ring.
Yeah, with Hulk Hogan.
Priest face first.
And Trick Williams suddenly has his world falling apart as new questions are being asked. Trick is dominating.
Because they were at that time, I believe they were trying to bank on nostalgia to kind of help get juice up the NWO.
That spinning, that heel kick from Trick Williams and almost put him away.
And that's really, really impressive from Trick Williams. There's been a couple of times.
And running back Hogan and Piper with the role, the babyface and heel roles reversed was fresh.
Going to run away with it, and every time that's happened, Trick Williams has found the answer.
And Trick now with Priest up on his shoulders.
Both men exhausted at this point. Those are two big bodies to be dragging.
Yeah, but it wasn't a main event though. I don't remember anyway, unless there's not a. I have to go back and look at the details. Can't recall off the top of my head.
Bang, what a right. Drops Trick to his knee. And Trick.
Well, capoeira there from Trick, but it wasn't enough to keep the Street King down.
Yeah, these 3 hours are a absolute drag.
Both men are down.
same 60 pump kick. Both men connecting at the exact same time. The exact same result. And we might get a double count out here. Sami Zayn continues to lurk at ringside.
And 24 hours away from the main event of Saturday night's main event. Trick, Priest, Sami, Orton, the winner of the Fatal 4-Way match, which will take place right here in the Bell Center. We'll go to the Royal Rumble in Riyadh a week from tomorrow to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE title.
You are Sami Zayn. You are loving this match, going so deep into these wars here. Both men getting punished. Oh!
Priest got caught. Off the bookend. And a
You've got to think neither one of
Oh, dude, I'm taking the hug. I'm absolutely taking the hug.
let's go through Sammy's mind here at ringside.
Sammy's loving what he's seeing, doing a little sketch.
Because with TK, I know I gotta believe that's him being like he truly is a I gotta believe he's being real and genuine with that. Like that's straight out, like the TK hug is straight out of love. The Triple H, that seems a little more sketchy to me.
Trick Williams proving to be a tricky customer.
And Priest comes off the ropes, and Trick Williams rolls out of harm's way.
Trick mouthing off of the crowd, really just trying to G himself up in the process. Trying to find something else, digging deep.
Give me some uppies with Tony Khan.
Priest now stalking the outside. Oh God, here we go. Look out, here comes Priest driven onto a mouse.
I'd love to see Tony Khan's reaction if one of the female talent tried to do it with him. He'd be like, hey, hang on, hold on a minute here, hold on.
Trick Williams has found every answer he needs tonight, and with Zayn down, perhaps Damian Priest, if he can haul that massive carcass back into the ring, is a beaten man.
Count of 8 by the official. Trick will break the count back into the ring.
A great ring awareness there from Trick Williams, fully aware of exactly how much time he had. He won't win this by a count. I want to break that count and prove a point to Damian Priest.
Well, Trick was trying to drag a Priest carcass into the ring, finally gets him in there.
Those heavy carcass, believe me, 270 pounds of chronic Puerto Rican, but it's in the ring, and now Trick Williams can end this in style.
On Sami Zayn, Sami's had enough.
Okay, thank you.
And Sami Zayn, now this match is going to get thrown out as Sami Zayn goes after Trick Williams.
Thank you, Liz.
Moments ago.
This is exactly why Damian Priest did not want Sami Zayn anywhere near this match.
Okay, so it's kind of like a dad thing. Okay.
Sami Zayn, just a very different animal right here in Montreal.
Point Zayn, whoop whoop.
Priest warned Sami, stay out of my business, and now Sami Zayn going right after Priest.
Zayn warned Priest, you don't get to tell me what to do.
How is Zayn not the heel? Like he's kind of like sticking his nose in other people's business because he's like, fuck you, yes I can.
Trick Williams nails that tomorrow night. He will be going to the Royal Rumble to take on WWE champ Drew McIntyre. Trick Williams has firmly proven he belongs at the very top here on SmackDown, regardless of how this one ended.
Trick Williams. Oh! The Viper! Oh, Tony! If Randy Orton hits that tomorrow night, He's going to the Rumble to face McIntyre for the WWE title. Rule number
I think it might have something a little bit to do with his blood was elsewhere, pal. Woo, his blood's getting pumped elsewhere, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Saturday night's main event, the Fatal 4-Way for an opportunity at the Undisputed.
All right, so that's it for the SmackDown watch along tonight. I think the final bell count tonight was, I believe, 7. Yeah, 7. Whoop, whoop. All righty, so our schedule coming up for the rest of this week. Tomorrow, or either tonight or tomorrow, we got the Smack Attack. And then tomorrow night, we got the Saturday night's main event watch along. And then Sunday, we got The Wreckage and then HMG After Dark. Haven't quite, I know I've batted around a few ideas, don't have it quite finalized yet. Some of the ideas I kind of bounced around are Unreal, a couple episodes of that. Maybe some Ernest Goes to Camp, maybe some Back to the Future Part 3. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, considering it's her, I don't know, man. It is what it is, pal. Yeah, it's Pacemaker kayfabe. Whoop, whoop. And then Monday, we might even do a Trailer Park Boys, Lucha Underground. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of bouncing ideas around. So Monday, we got the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. Tuesday, I Like It Raw, the A Show, the Next Level Wrestling. The Late Start NXT Watch Along. And then the Wednesday Locker Room, Wednesday, the Next Level Wrestling Review, the AEW Dynamite Watch Along, and Bell Count Thursday, the Friday Locker Room, the JCW Lunacy Watch Along, the TNA Impact Watch Along, and Bell Count. All right, but as far as tonight goes, we're going to keep the party going in about 15, 20 minutes over on Twitch, twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop. Going to continue doing some more SNES gaming over there, plus karaoke. So yeah, if I don't get to see you again later tonight, hope you have a great rest of your night. Hope you catch some of the other shows. If not, have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Stay warm. Take care of yourselves, especially if you're in the middle of that winter storm. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, when you put it like that, that kind of does. Yeah, the whole father figure thing, that makes a lot more sense. Especially combine that with Japanese culture and respect for parental figures. That kind of clarifies it a little bit more. All right, so that's it for us tonight. See you on Twitch. If not, see you on HMG. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. We don't get to see you again. Much love. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal.